Howdy do. Karen Adamski here with ShamaMama.com, and today I am popping in here to do a live card pull from my new Ancient Wisdom Oracle deck. And I thought this was a good thing to do today because bringing some comfort and grounding to people I think is important. The state of the world right now is a little bit unstable feeling and a little bit kind of dicey feeling, which makes us sometimes feel a little bit ungrounded. And that brings up our fears within us. It makes us feel a little bit unsettled. So today I'm going to do a card pull for some comfort and some grounding. And I like to do this card pull for you. So as we are sitting here together, I invite you to just kind of take a nice deep breath. Get yourself grounded. Nice deep breath through your nose. Hold it for a quick minute. And then exhale. Do that a few times. And tap into your breath nice and slow. Find yourself a nice seat to settle into and get cozy for just a few minutes. And as I am shuffling this deck, this is my Ancient Wisdom Oracle deck. As I'm shuffling these cards, I'd like you to give some thought to a question you might have or something that's been on your mind, an area maybe where you are looking for some guidance, something that's been weighing heavily on you. Whatever comes to your mind, invite that in, give it some thought. And when I pull a card, we're going to look at that card in regards to your question or your desire for some guidance. And so there will be some messages in this pull for you. So that's kind of how these oracle cards work. So intention is really, really important. So I invite you to set your intention. What are you looking for? Where's some wonderment in your life right now? And then I'm going to pull a card. Hi, Lori. I'll be pulling a card. Lori's coming with me on retreat. We start on Monday and we're gone for a week. So I'll bet you that Lori has some questions about retreat, perhaps. And I only know that because I've talked to her recently. She might have a whole different question now. Who knows? But whatever her question is, we're going to pull a card. And this goes for you too, everybody out there. Okay, this is the card. And the card is Rise Above. So this is all about perspective and freedom. And that's a good thing when we're talking about comfort and grounding. So whatever that is that might be on your mind, might be weighing you down. Number one, the message is to rise above that. See how pretty these cards are. And when you rise above, that does give you freedom. When you rise above, you get that perspective, a higher perspective that you can look down on. So if there's something that's weighing you down, is something is weighing heavily on your mind, is worrying you, try to rise above that. Have faith, know that everything's going to be okay and that you're going to get through this moment. Rise above. That's how you would rise above, is to kind of pull yourself out of that moment, separate yourself from the chaos, take a step back, rise above, look down, kind of reorganize, resituate, and move on from there. And that brings us some clarity as well. So Rise Above is a great card. I'm going to also read to you the message from this card. So every card that you pull, there's a message in this book. A lot of times I don't need to go to the book because I get the card and it's like, oh, I totally get that. That's exactly what I needed to know. And I don't even need to go to the book. But it is nice to go because you might get some other perspectives as well. So this is what I'm going to read to you now from the Rise Above card, which again is perspective and freedom. And the key words with this card are resilience, clarity, and expansion. Okay. So with the question that you originally put out there, think about that. Resilience and clarity and expansion. How does that fit in? Okay, the Rise Above card invites you to lift your spirit and gain a higher perspective. Like sacred smudge smoke gently rising into the sky, or flower petals unfurling toward the sun, this card encourages you to rise above challenges, limitations, or negativity that may be holding you back. That's good. It reminds you that growth and freedom come from expanding your view, trusting your instincts, and moving with grace and courage. And courage has a lot to do with rising above, because you have to actually do it. So Rise Above teaches that elevating your perspective, you can navigate life. I'm going to read that again. Rise Above teaches that by elevating your perspective, you can navigate life with clarity, resilience, and the lightness of spirit. Okay, sometimes we just need a little reminder to rise above, to back out of what's going on in that moment. So if you are ever, stumped about something, if something's weighing on you, you can go to an oracle deck for just gentle guidance. It's it's a tool, really. Not that I would want to just, do everything in my life based on the cards. That's not what it's about. It's about, let me give some thought to what's weighing on me, because that's a good practice right there, just being aware of that. And then let's dive a little bit deeper. So they're tools to help us do that. So I hope that has been helpful for you today. And if you ever have any questions, you can always hit me up. And if you know of anybody else that might benefit from something like this, I encourage you to share with them and maybe encourage them to start a practice like this or give it a try. It's certainly not going to hurt anything. And with that, I think I will leave you today. This was a nice little pop in. And if you are, I guess wherever you are, my wish for you today is to walk in beauty, to walk at a slow pace, to be kind to yourself, and I feel like there's one more thing that's really important. It has to do with smiling. Maybe that's just it. Smile. Just keep a nice smile on your face. Maybe smile for other people. When you see other people, give them a smile. It helps spread some good juju. But be kind to yourself. And thanks for your time today. Many blessings to you and yours. Namaste.